Hi, so this is retelling in the target language for my ASL video called Deaf School. Sorry. Alright. So when I look back at being at the deaf school, I mean, just wow, I have great memories. There was a celebration for the deaf kids, and there was a competition, and I was just so excited about it. And so I went up in front of the camera and I started signing, and I was just so in love. I ended up winning a trophy for that, and I got this certificate and everything. And I mean, it really gave me confidence now in my signing, and I really enjoy it from that institute. So I grew up in a hearing family. They all signed, yeah, but I mean, when I went to the Deaf Institute, it just really felt like home. So I look back to when I was in middle school and I was really young and I really wanted to make a movie, and I ended up getting this camera from my roommate. And so I asked my RA at the dorm if I could make a movie, and he said, yeah, but I mean, you got to have it done in 2 or 3 days. And I was like, oh my gosh, cool. So I went out and I found all these places and I figured everything out, and all the kids at the institute came in and it was dark, all the lights were off, and they just watched my movie, and I was so inspired. And there was no lights on, but I wanted to see if anyone wanted to talk to me about it, but since it was so dark, I couldn't. But I mean, wow, that institute was great. So I was in a mainstream school, and it was fine and everything, but when I went into the deaf school, my confidence just rose exponentially. At the hearing school, I'd be fine, low expressions, and just sign, whatever. But at the deaf school, my expressions were crazy, and I just loved the ABC stories and ASL poetry, and I mean, wow, it was great. So I remember when I was at school and I was in a literature class. It was, an English class, and we were reading a book called The Raven, and I just did not understand anything that was going on, but my teacher signed the story, and I mean, wow, I'll never forget it. From that point on, I understood everything that was going on. It was wonderful. So I was at a hearing school, and it was fine, but I just felt like I was beneath everyone else because I couldn't play in the games that they were playing or anything. But when I went to the deaf school, I mean, I felt like an equal. It was great. Everyone communicated the same as me, and it really inspired me. At in the hearing school, at the deaf school, there was a system, and communication was great, but at the hearing school there wasn't. So it was a really good experience at the Deaf Institute. At the deaf school, they had a drama program that I got involved in, and it was just so great, and I worked really hard, and then finally the program closed down, but I just had so much confidence after that, and it was great. So when I was in a hearing school, I had an interpreter all the time and would interpret, and then what happens if the interpreter's not there? I have to interpret, and it was awful. And now that I'm in the deaf school, it's just so much easier because nobody else is depending on me, and I just feel free finally. So I went to the Deaf Institute, and this woman named Kim came up to me, and she was explaining to me about deaf culture and ASL and facial expressions, and it just took me back. And now I use so many facial expressions and everything, and it's so great. And I can't imagine not doing it and being involved in all of that. So now that you've seen all this, and I was in a deaf school too, but am I going to be the last? All right, that is it. Thank you.